Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. How's everyone doing this morning? I had to edit my title, guys. They found that little missing baby. Sorry about that. See who's in here. Tammy, Kathy, Cement Shoes, Roberta, Charlie Girl Says. How are y'all doing? Feels good out here. Hey, Debbie. Good morning. Misty. I was going to do a live stream yesterday, guys. Show y'all my hair color, do my makeup and stuff. But guess what? After I got off my live stream, got the living room straightened up and stuff, here comes Marcus. Ruined it for me. He didn't go on his motorcycle ride. Said he wasn't feeling it or something. I thought it was strange he came back home like that, to be honest. Hey, faithful one, Lisa, Sonia. So I fixed some tacos and I had to clean up my kitchen again. And then I got to doing some other stuff and I was just tired. So yeah, blame Mark for no live stream. Sonia, your badge is back. Welcome back, girl. Hey, RNA, how are you doing? So, guys, they're letting one of the Slenderman attackers walk free today. Anissa Weier, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Yeah, she's going to walk free today. The other one still in the loony bin. This is like the craziest story ever. Now, Skylar Rain, hold on. We're getting interrupted by the diva. Excuse me. We don't want to hear your nonsense. What are you mad about? Oh my goodness, guys, these dogs drive me crazy. I tell you what she's mad about. She's mad that Smokey is laying on the blanket out here. My special blanket. And she can't get on it. Oh my gosh. She's always bitching and complaining about something. Mark, he always says, don't get upset with her because you made her that way. And that is true. I did make her that way. Okay, she got me distracted. Let me share this. I call her Foodie Beauty Jr. is what I call her. If y'all know who Foodie Beauty is, it's like a weight loss channel. Well, it's not really a weight loss channel. It's more like stuffing your face and getting high channel. But anyways, she loves food and so does Skylar. Probably more than Foodie Beauty does. And she's a little heavy set. Hold on, I got another dog one now. Gosh almighty, guys. Come on. You guys are so annoying. Bless y'all's hearts. Okay. So, a woman convicted in Slender Man stabbing to be freed today after spending almost 4 years at a mental health institution for her role in the 2014 attack. 2014 attack. Anissa Weier will be released under strict conditions. Bless her heart, she looks like a weirdo. So, a Wisconsin woman who admitted to helping stab a classmate to please an online horror character, Slenderman, will be freed Monday from a mental health institution under strict conditions. Anissa Weier is 19 now. Okay, we done read she's almost spent 4 years at the Winnebago Mental Health Institute in Oshkosh. A conditional release plan calls for her to live with her father, submit to around-the-clock GPS monitoring, and receive psychiatric treatment, among other things. She won't be allowed to use the internet except at home, and the State Department of Corrections will monitor her online activity. Anissa and her friend Morgan Geyser both were committed to Winnebago after pleading guilty to attacking Peyton Leutner when they were all 12 years old. Geyser stabbed Leutner multiple times as Weier urged her on. Leutner suffered 19 stab wounds, including one that narrowly missed her heart and barely survived. Oh gosh, I'm going to try to say this name. I looked it up this morning. Waukesha? Waukesha, maybe. County Judge Michael Bowen said the conditions of Anissa's release were fair and the plan provides for the protection of the community, as well as for Leutner and for Weier herself. I wonder how Peyton feels about this now, this weirdo being released. Weier, dressed in a dark suit and smiling occasionally, said nothing during the 20-minute proceeding. The judge delayed her release until Monday after her attorney, is it Maura Macahan or something, said the mental health facility would be able to better process her release after the weekend. She looks forward to moving on into a productive life. Leutner's family declined to speak during the hearing. Leutner declined to comment when reached by phone later Friday afternoon. I think she's pissed off and scared. She's probably got PTSD. Now, these girls were all friends, and they watched, I guess, videos of Slenderman online, a make-believe character, and they lured their friend. They took her out into the woods, planned this out to stab her, to please this online character, make-believe character. Can you believe it? Didn't y'all know better than make-believe stuff at 12 years old? I did. I was always more mature for my age, though. Crap, by 12 years old, I was like interested, in boys and stuff. Like, you knew that Santa Claus wasn't real anymore. I mean, I don't know. My son always knew better. He always knew, because I remember talking to him about this case when it happened. And he was like a little then. And he's like, Mom, duh, I know it's a make believe character. Yeah, I'll read to y'all about the Slenderman stabbings here so we can get more information. Let's see, what's her little friend that helped her do this? Let's see. Geyser pleaded guilty to attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Judge Bowen sentenced her to 40 years in a mental health facility in February 2018. She has argued that her case should have been heard in juvenile court, but an appellate court ruled last year the case was properly heard in adult court. So she got more time because she actually did the stabbing, I guess. Her trial attorney, Anthony Cotton, said Friday that Geyser has not filed a petition for release and declined to further comment. Court records showed that during her sentencing, the judge ruled that conditional release would pose a significant risk of bodily injury to Geyser or others. So he thinks she's a complete freaking nut. The judge, complete psycho. She probably is. I firmly believe that some people are born evil. I really do. These two little girls had evil in them to do this. I couldn't stab someone, especially at 12 years old. That would never cross my mind. Hey, I get madder than a wet hen. I'm tell you what, Mark makes me so damn mad sometimes. Like I could just go through the damn roof. But never have I thought about harming him. Now, my first husband that beat on me, yes, I did have thoughts of harming him for the way that he beat on me. Thank God I never did, but yeah. Okay, so let's read up. Let's see. This happened on May 31st, 2014 in Waukesha, I think it's how you say it, Wisconsin, United States. Two 12-year-old girls, Anissa Weier, Morgan Geyser, lured their friend Peyton Leutner into a forest and stabbed her 19 times in an attempt to become proxies of the fictional character Slenderman. Leutner crawled to a road where she was found and recovered after 6 days in the hospital. The perpetrators were found not guilty by mental disease or defect and committed to a mental health institution for a sentence of 25 and 40 years, respectively. Okay, let me tell you about Slenderman. Slenderman is a fictional entity created on the Something Awful online forums for a 2009 Photoshop paranormal image contest. The Slenderman myths were later expanded by a number of other people who created fan fiction and artistic depictions of the entity. Slenderman is a tall, thin character with a featureless white face and head. He is depicted as wearing a black suit and is sometimes shown with tentacles growing out of his back. According to the Slenderman myths, the entity can cause amnesia, bouts of coughing, and paranoid behavior in individuals. He is often depicted hiding in forests. Okay, events of the attack. The stabbing took place in David's Park, a wooden area near Waukesha, I don't know how the hell you say that, Wisconsin, during a game of hide and seek on May 31st, 2014. So the perpetrators, Anissa Weier and Morgan Geyser, pinned down Peyton Leutner and stabbed her 19 times in the arms, legs, and torso with the 5-inch long blade. 2 wounds were to major organs. One missed a major artery of her heart by less than a millimeter, and another went through her diaphragm, cutting into her liver and stomach. Weier and Geyser told Leutner they would find help, but they did not get any upon leaving. Afterwards, Leutner dragged herself to a nearby road where she was found by a cyclist. The cyclist called 911 when he saw her. Weier and Geyser were apprehended near Interstate 94 at Steinhaffel's furniture store after walking 4.9 miles. The knife used in the stabbing was in a bag they carried. While Geyser felt no empathy, Weier was described as feeling guilty for stabbing the victim, but felt the attack was needed to appease Slenderman. Leutner left the hospital 7 days after the attack. She returned to school in September 2014. Damn, it's been a long time ago, 2014. Okay. So I believe that they were diagnosed with like schizophrenia or something. Let's pull up some Slender Man pictures here. Hold on. I saw Save Robbie has a live stream scheduled to do the murder, the case about the murder that was based off of the Scream movie. Yeah, these young guys, they watched the Scream movie and then they killed their classmate. I guess they had one of those Scream masks on and stuff. It's a crazy story. I can't remember all the details. That's going to be a good stream. Definitely going to watch that. Okay, hold on. Chad is a heavy version of Slender Man, Lisa. Chad Dumbbell. Hold on, let's look at Slender Man. Now, guys, y'all can disagree with me, but I think most 12-year-olds know that characters like this is not real, right? By the time they're 12 years old, they should know better than that. They definitely knew what they were doing. Whether they're really schizophrenic or not, I don't know. It's kind of crazy if both of them are, you know. Okay, so there's Slender Man. Okay, so now we're going to look at some other true crime news because I saw this story about this young lady from Long Island, 22 years old, goes on a road trip with her boyfriend and vanishes. And we're going to read the details. But hold on, I see 2 young kids in the news. He's just a little boy, baby-faced middle schoolers accused of planning Columbine-style shooting. Oh my gosh. Let's read this first. Hold on. Oh, damn. They got a big truck running down at the office. Damn them. Get the hell out of here, weirdos. I hope they cut that damn truck off. Jesus Christ. Okay, look at them. Teens accused in school. Hold on. Damn ads. Go down, ad. Teens accused in school shooting plot in court. 2 Florida teens accused of planning a school shooting at a Lee County middle school appeared in front of a judge on Sunday. The suspects identified as Connor Pruitt, is that how you say that? 13, Philip Bird, 14, I guess that's how you say that. Bird, maybe? I don't know. Will be held in a juvenile detention facility for 21 days as they undergo a mental health evaluation. Well, that right there looks mean as hell. You can tell he's ornery. Okay. Lee County Sheriff's Office said during a press conference that a student at Harns Marsh Middle School told a teacher that one of the 2 boys had a gun in their backpack. The tip was forwarded to the school resource officer and administration. He's just a little boy. I don't know how you say that name. Byards? Is it Bird or Byards? Mom, Carrie Toller, said during the court hearing. He didn't think this was really serious. He didn't think they were serious. Oh, yeah, right. They weren't serious. They brought a gun to school. Come on now. Sheriff Carmine Marcino said officers didn't find a gun in the student's backpack, but found a map of the school with surveillance camera locations marked. Okay, my bad. I thought they brought the gun. The teens were allegedly in the process of learning how to make pipe bombs and purchase firearms on the black market. But they weren't serious, according to his mother. Let's watch this. Let me mute. My internet's being slow. Hold on.
Wink News happens now.
Freaking ads. Sorry, guys.
At Harns Marsh, plotting a Columbine-style shooting attack at Harns Marsh Middle School in Lehigh Acres, appearing before a judge this morning. Wink News reporter Brea Hollingsworth is live at the Lee County Courthouse. Brea, what is the judge recommending here?
Well, the judge ordered both students to 21 days in a secure detention. They also can't have any contact with the school, staff, or each other. The 2 students, Philip Bird and Connor Pruitt, are accused of plotting a mass shooting at Harns Marsh Middle School in Lehigh Acres. Lee County Sheriff Carmine Marcino said a teacher at the school received information about a student possibly having a gun in his bag. School administration searched the bag and didn't find a gun, but they did find a map of the school with the locations of all the school's interior cameras. Deputies also say they found guns, ammo, and knives and a lot more in their home. Last night, they were released from a mental health facility. Earlier today, we heard from Bird's mom, who gave an emotional statement in court.
I just know that he's just a little boy. He didn't think this was really serious. You know, he didn't think they were serious.
And both students face charges of conspiracy to commit a mass shooting. I'm live in Fort Myers. Brea Hollingsworth, Wink News Now.
So I was right. It's pronounced Bird. Can y'all believe this? Now, I feel for the mom. She was tore up. But God Almighty, how in the hell did they not know that these kids didn't? Gosh, I'm getting tore up. How did they not know those weapons weren't in the kids' room? You know what I mean? How did they not know that the weapons were there? It's what I mean. Jesus Christ. That tore me up because I was just thinking about Timothy. Oh my gosh, they're about the age of him. Thank God that student went and gave the tip to the school, or something bad could have happened. They were very serious. I know that mom thinks that they weren't, but they were very serious. I mean, they had a map. And they had, like, it marked off where all the security cameras at school were. They were learning how to make pipe bombs. Did y'all see all those weapons in the video that they had? How did the parents not know that they had those? Like, that's crazy. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to get back to my screen share because I was going to read about this young lady from Long Island, too. Y'all, I can't talk no more. I don't know what it is. I cannot get my words together. I try to blame it on the Cymbalta. I don't know if it's that or not, but I have a hard time talking these days. Maybe it's anxiety. Okay, 22-year-old woman vanishes on road trip with boyfriend. Parents question text messages sent from her phone. Authorities in New York are investigating the disappearance of a Long Island woman who disappeared while on a cross-country road trip with her boyfriend. Gabrielle Petito, is that how you say that? Had been traveling with the unidentified man on a road trip this summer and was last known to be in the Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming in late August. At that point, her family says Gabriella stopped communication. According to the report, Gabriella had a FaceTime call with her mother, Nicole Schmidt, on August 24th or 25th. August 25th was also the date of Gabriella's last Instagram post. Schmidt told Newsday that she received text messages from her daughter's phone on August 30th, but could not be sure that Gabriella had written or sent them. The mother reported her missing on Sunday. NBC News reports authorities have recovered the white 2012 Ford Transit van that she had been traveling in. It is not known where the vehicle was recovered or if Gabriella's boyfriend is also considered a missing person. Her father, Joe Petito, told Newsday that his daughter's disappearance feels like drowning with your hands tied behind you. Bless his heart, I can't imagine. I wish I could pronounce their names right. Maybe it's Gabriella Petito. You can't describe it. There's nothing you can do, Petito said. You can't control anything. Gabrielle is described as a Caucasian female, 5 feet, 5 inches tall, 110 pounds. Blonde hair, blue eyes. She has a tattoo on her forearm that reads, "Let It Be," along with several other tattoos. Her parents told Newsday they could not provide any further details about their daughter's disappearance due to the active investigation. It is not clear at this time if investigators suspect foul play or if Gabriella's boyfriend is considered a suspect. Well, hell, he is. I just want people to keep looking and not stop until we find her, Schmidt told Newsday. She is out there somewhere. We won't stop until we find her. Anyone with the information is urged to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-220-TIPS. Let's look at her picture again. She's beautiful. It don't sound good, guys. I mean, they found the vehicle. Where's the boyfriend? He has more than likely, I hate to say this, but he has probably killed her and he's on the run somewhere. Of course, they could have ran into a weirdo and a weirdo killed them both and put the bodies somewhere. Who knows? I hope they find her safe and sound. I pray they do. Okay, let me get back to my live chat. See what y'all are saying. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. The damn rooster started yelling or whatever he does over there when I was reading. Little weirdo. Oh my gosh, that is like the meanest rooster ever, y'all. If he was a human, he'd probably be a serial killer. I'm not joking. We need to look and see what else is going on. Here in a minute. Let me find my live chat first. I'm unprepared this morning. I've been up forever. Got Timothy off to school. And really didn't have a lot of time to sit with true crime and read it this morning. Wonder when she got that tattoo. It's just a little odd. Let it be. It's like that song, right? Let it be. Something similar to that happened to two older teens pulled over flat tire. People took them both and brutally murdered both. Wow. Let's see. They should know what they're getting into on the internet. No excuse is good enough. I'm just reading the chat, y'all. Scrolling back through. Okay. Yeah, they could have met some weirdo, had a flat or something like that. You never know. It's just automatically thought the boyfriend probably did something to her. Maybe now he's on the run. I wonder why they said she's traveling with an unidentified boyfriend. What's his name? Okay, let's see what else is going on. Well, my laptop quit scrolling. Let's see what's trending. Actually, her story is trending right now. Masked men kidnapped. Oh my God, Nancy Grace is playing some kind of ad. Lord help us.
As the story unfolds, we are learning.
Nancy Grace, why'd you have to do that for? Oh, Emily, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Southern Mom, I wonder what the terrain where she was last was. I don't know. It's a good question. It's a good question. I would be scared to go cross country because of all the weirdos. And that movie I watched about the hitchhiker. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen that movie? They pick up this hitchhiker and he's like a complete weirdo. They decide they don't want to give him a ride anymore. Then he stalks them on the highway and tries to murder them. It's scary. It's a good movie. If I can get my internet to work here, guys, we're going to read what happened to this elderly lady. People are so freaking evil. Get Nancy Grace's damn ads down everywhere. Lord have mercy, lady. I've never seen so many ads in my life. Click on them, they don't go away. So a 64-year-old woman in Connecticut was abducted Saturday night by two men who assaulted her, robbed her, and drove her nearly 25 miles away in her own car before setting her free. She's lucky. The victim's car was later found on fire at a business in Berlin, not far from where she had been released. WTNH said the woman, who has not been identified, was hospitalized with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Connecticut State Police said the woman had just left a Marlboro business and was getting into her car when the men approached wearing COVID-type face masks and demanded money. The Connecticut State Police Eastern District Major Crime Squad is investigating. Wow. She is lucky because most of the time they won't let you go. They will kill you. They're afraid you'll be able to identify them in some way, their voice or something. Let's see. What else? So that baby they found. That was going to be one of my topics this morning. But they found her, but her dad is still on the run. Thank God they found her. I don't see. Well, my thing won't scroll, for one. Let me quit screen sharing. Hold on. I'm having internet problems. Or laptop problems. Let me tell y'all, the strangest thing is happening with my laptop. I can be watching a video on YouTube and say, I want to take my laptop in the house, set it on the counter, set it down on the counter, not hard at all. Every time I do it, it says device has to restart. Timothy said there's probably something wrong with my motherboard, whatever the hell that means. I don't know what a motherboard is. Hey, Sue, how are you? Hey, country girl. COVID masks are a big cover for criminals. Huh? Yeah. Hey, Melanie. Good morning. Yeah, people take advantage of everything. I'm telling you, there's some real weirdos in the world. Y'all be careful when y'all's out and about. Be aware of your surroundings and stuff. Because there's crazy people everywhere. One time they arrested this man up at our Walmart. It's been years ago. But he had a briefcase. He tried to abduct a woman in the parking lot. Anyways, they found a briefcase and he had like, I believe it was like zip ties, and he had a kit, honey, to abduct somebody, like a rape kit and stuff too. An abduction and rape kit. They found it in his briefcase in his vehicle. Complete weirdo. We also had a girl, like when I was little, out here at the college. She had a baby and threw it in the dumpster. The baby was stillborn, but she just threw it away. They said the baby was stillborn. She was from money. Yep, sure did. And then we had, well, my brother's friend, childhood friend, he used to come up to our house. He pushed his girlfriend or his wife off a porch. There was big rocks below. It was a big high up porch. And it broke her neck, and he chopped her body up and tried to burn it. Yeah, there's some weirdos around here now. And then there was this guy out in Birchfield. It's another holler, guys. He had his mom and stepdad buried in the backyard. Yes. Yeah, we've had a lot of weirdo stuff happen around here. And then a few years ago, we had a domestic violence incident here where a woman left her husband. She was seeing somebody else. She went to her husband's house to pick up some of her clothing and stuff and took her sister with her. And when she got there, he pulled out a gun and shot her freaking dead right in front of her sister. The neighbor, who happened to be, retired from the military, heard the shot, came over there with his gun and held a gun on that guy. And that guy fled. And the police, he called the police on him and stuff. And the police chased him down to Kingsport. And they was at a standoff with him. He was in his truck with the gun, and he blew his head off. Yep. And then we had another incident where a woman left her abusive husband. And she had EPOs on him, emergency protective orders. She'd had several of them on him. Anyways, he come into the post office when she was checking her mail and killed her in front of everybody. Yeah. Bad things happen everywhere, and I'm from a small area. So be aware when y'all's out and about. Okay, let's see what else is going on. I can't find anything else besides this one article from Ohio. Investigators untangle intricate, I guess that's how you say it, cover up, find remains of man who disappeared 11 months ago. Oh, guys, me and Red Rum invited me to do like a podcast with her about the Murdaugh murders, or Murdaugh murders. I like to say Murdaugh. Sounds better than Murdoch. Yeah, I'm just kind of going to co-host with her. She's doing all the work. So that's going to be fun to do. I'll let y'all know when that's going to happen. I'm sharing the wrong damn thing, y'all. I shouldn't have smoked that bowl this morning. Hold on. I know I've been boring this morning. Sorry, guys. I'm so unorganized, but that's just me. Hold on. Okay. He's a handsome feller, bless his heart. Let's read what happened to him. Authorities in Ohio say they believe they have recovered the remains of a Wadsworth man. Wadsworth? I guess it says that. Who vanished after going out to a club last October. Iron Cannon, 27, reportedly told his nephew he was on his way home, but he never made it, according to WEWS. Initially investigating as a missing persons case, detectives later determined that Cannon had been shot and killed at an apartment on the north end of town, and that an intricate cover-up involved destruction of and tampering with evidence, including Cannon's remains. The remains were discovered Sunday from Lake Milton by Wadsworth police. Why they gotta have such weirdo names? The Mahoning County Sheriff's Department and the Ohio Division of Natural Resources and the Sumpton County Medical Examiner's Office is conducting an autopsy, which will make the official identification. But Medina County Prosecutor Forrest Thompson said that all parties are confident the remains belong to Cannon. In May, a Medina County grand jury indicted 7 people related to Cannon's death. They were arrested and are awaiting trial. They are, please don't have hard names, Justin D. Hornbeck, 28, murder with firearm, specification, tampering with evidence, having weapons under disability, obstructing justice, gross abuse of a corpse, and engaging in a pattern of corrupt what behavior? Tyrone L. Render, 27, tampering with evidence with the firearm specification, obstructing justice, having weapons under disability. What does that mean? Having weapons under disability. Gross abuse of a corpse, and engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity. Autumn M. Knight, 27, tampering with evidence, obstructing justice, gross abuse of a corpse, and engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity. Marcus Y. Clark, 55, tampering with evidence, obstructing justice, gross abuse of a corpse, and engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity. Wow. Christopher J. Williams, 32, tampering with evidence, obstructing justice, gross abuse of a corpse. I wonder if they dismembered that poor young man, and engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity. Basically, these people are just, they ain't worth the air in a jug. Nuisances. Criminals, professional criminals. Samantha B. McCoon, 27, obstructing justice. Antonio W. Moore, obstructing justice. Them two was probably not in too much trouble. The rest of them going to prison for a very long time. I'd say one of them rolled over on the other one and told where the body was. They got a plea deal. Bless his heart. I wonder why they killed him. I wonder what the motive was. Rob him? Maybe they had a beef with him. Some sort of beef. Prayers for his family. Gosh almighty. That's just awful. I don't know if they dismembered him. I just thought maybe they did because they got charged with gross abuse of a corpse. Unless that's just where they put him in the lake or something. I'd say that they tried to dismember him. That's just awful. You have to be completely insane and evil to dismember a human body. I mean, just imagine. Just imagine the sight that would be. Well, no, don't imagine it, but I'm just saying. I mean, that would be a horrible, horrible sight. All the blood and stuff. Ugh. I mean, you got to be insane. Hey, checking convictions. Cece, did you guys talk about Don possibly getting more charges for interfering with family members that have reported him? No. I've not seen it yet, Sue, but I'm going to watch it. I have it saved to watch. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to go to that place. I was showing it to Mark yesterday. I was like, I want to go to this place. Summer Wells' mom went there the day of her disappearance, and I just want to go in there. I'm going to go in there and get me a vape. Router Dust. I wonder if one of the charges with the disability issue was a red flag law in place on that guy. I was like totally confused with that, Router Dust. I didn't know what that meant. Have y'all read the CPS report on the Wells? No, I've not. I'd like to. Okay, take video if they let you. Yeah, if I took video, I wouldn't let them know I was taking video. I don't guess. I just hold my phone a certain way. No, I wouldn't do that. I'd ask for permission. I know myself. Cece, I'm out walking, but congrats on your podcast. It's about time you had something like this going on. You're dedicated, sincere, and covering true crime. Well done. Oh, thank you. Well, it's all Red Rum. This is all her thing. I'm just joining. I'm just sitting in and talking it out with her. I can't wait till we do it. She's wanting to do like a docu-series or something. It's going to be good. Because she's been reading all their court documents and all that stuff. You know, I've not read their court documents and stuff. So she's doing all the work. I'm just sitting there. But thank you. So what's going on with Don Wells? Now, what's going on with him now? I heard that one call that Cher played on her channel, Voices Behind the Wall. But I've not heard anything in a couple of days. To be honest with you guys, I am so freaking tired of Don. Like, I am so burnt out on him and his nonstop drama. I just told a fib. I did hear something about Don this morning. I was watching or listening to Benny Keys' live stream a little bit, and he was talking about the interview room and something about Don's sister, Jeannie, is going to sue Don. I guess that's what it meant. He meant by that. He said she's going to take him to civil courts, what he heard on the interview room. I forgot about that. But that's all that I have heard. What's he done now? What's he said now? Now, I do notice that Cher has a live stream scheduled. Something about Don. I guess he's done another phone call. Sad if a CPS report is leaked. Yeah, that's not cool to be leaking stuff like that. Of course, I would like to read a report like that, but that's what? That's wrong, morally wrong to do that, unethical. Ever who leaked that? Do you have a video, Sonia, coming tomorrow? Okay, let me go get your channel link, and everybody go sub to Sonia. Actually, Sonia, someone commented the other day and wanted the link to your video about narcissistic moms, and I gave them your channel link. I didn't know if you had the a video up about it. I knew you had the community post, but I directed them to your channel. Okay, let me go get her link here. Okay, everybody go sub up to Sonia. She's going to have a video analyzing Don Wells' childhood and his behavior. I can't wait to hear what you got to say about this, because I want to know what you think about, why every time you ask him a question or something about Summer or something, he goes and starts talking about himself, or goes and starts talking about the interview room. He's trying to destroy them, trying to make him look bad, or he says he's a hard worker. I mean, it's just why does he do that for? Why does he never answer anything? He straight up never answers hardly any. I mean, sometimes I guess he does, but most of the time, he never answers anything straight out. See, I couldn't like deal with him because after a while, I would get frustrated with that, and I'd be, like, that's not what I freaking asked. I ask you this or that. Now answer. Like, I can't stand that. I hate when people do that. To me, he seems like he's like all about himself. He tries to act like he's all innocent, and he's not. He's not like an all innocent person. I don't know if he had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. I really don't think so. I'm not so sure about Candace. He probably knows something though. But he's like a shady character. Let's be real. He's a shady character. It wouldn't surprise me at all if he had the hots for sure. I'm serious. If I was her, I'd be creeped out by him. She handles him better than I would. I'm going to be nice and say I don't think he's used to attention and is deflecting. He's loving this attention. Boy, he has the drama. Are you allowed to play the hippie house video, or is it like 9 minutes long? Very interesting. I don't know, really. Well, I better not, Sue, because you know why? The interview room struck my channel with a copyright strike a while back. Yeah, I'm going to get the strike taken off because I had to watch this little copyright video, go to copyright school, blah, 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 answer some questions. And it was my first one. So they're supposed to remove it like in November sometime. Yeah. So I'm afraid to play other videos right now, other people's videos, without asking them. Oh, for fuck's sake, she said he sure did. Struck me. And I was talking nice about him in that video. I did play his video and we was giving commentary on it. The video where he interviewed Hunter and his mom, Allie, was sitting there with her big belly hanging out of her shirt, nodding in and out. Well, guys, why in the hell? And I know people's going to say, you're mean, you're body shaming. I'm not body shaming her. But why in the hell wouldn't you put on a shirt that covered up your belly and a man from YouTube coming to interview y'all about a missing child? And why would you be there nodding in and out? Why'd you take out them pills knowing he was coming? Because it's obvious she's taking pills. It's not my first rodeo, honey. I can spot someone that's using. It was pretty obvious. I believe he knows exactly what happened, and Don is a flam man. He is intentionally vague because he is covering his butt. Yeah. The interview room, Sonia. Chris McDonough, whatever his name is. McDonough. He's a smart guy. Hey, I don't bash him, but he pissed me off. He struck my channel, but like, oh well. It's all right. I don't hate him over it, but yeah. Anyway. Nope, don't like Cher at all. Jack's mom, I know you don't. I think she is playing Kim, but the dialogue of him exposing victims in his family is too far. I mean, just the way that did y'all hear? Oh, yeah, I do remember something from that phone call that she played. He said that he was really in love with this woman from Texas. I believe he said from Texas. He was totally in love with her. And Jeannie messed up that relationship because Jeannie acted like she wanted to be with him. But it was all a lie. She just did it to break him up with that woman he was so in love with. I swear to God, that's what he said. And I was like, you got the hots for your stepsister still, don't you? He was going to be with her, too. Because he must have ditched the woman he was so in love with because he thought Jeannie was going to give him a chance. Now, what does that tell you right there? That's what he said on that last call that I listened to on her channel. I wish I could find the time stamp. She won't care if I play it. You know, as long as I share a link, be nice. Let's go listen to it. I'll put her, share if you're listening. I'll put your link in my description. Let's go see if we can find that part. I wish I had I knew exactly where it was. Hold on. Ah. It's the Bless Me Father for I Have Sinned video.
People who have summer. I'm going to make a plea to Don.
If I can remember what part it is. Hold on, let me quit screen sharing. It's buffering. Do y'all remember if it was in the beginning or? Hold on. Oh my gosh, I just got lucky and found it. First try. Okay, we're going to listen now. Let me go back just. Let me go back just a little bit more.
Meals, best food you ever had in your life. In a county jail. We used to go once those helicopters take off and stuff.
Oh yeah, the county jail's got great food. Weirdo.
I was, what you call it, I'm institutionalized from way back. I was raised.
Just give it a second. He'll say it in a minute.
Like my dad, he calls it institutionalized. I don't know if that's the right word, but that's what he.
Yeah, it is. It's institutionalized.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's easier on the inside than it is on the outside.
Yeah.
But I've been struggling my whole life to not be institutionalized. I don't want to be institutionalized.
Yeah.
And I've been fighting and trying to do right, for so many years, and people just fight against that. I want to see you succeed, dude. I want to see you fail. They're not happy unless I see you.
Where your grandma. I was talking about I got lucky first try trying to find where Dawn was saying this at. I've not got lucky in a couple of weeks where your grandma.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I know it.
And Jeannie has set me up a few times. She set me up a few times. She seen one time I had this beautiful woman in Houston, Texas. I was in love with her deeply.
I roll.
She tricked me. She seen that I was in love with this girl. And she made like that. She wanted to be my girlfriend and everything like that. And then once I was like, she tricked me. Share, I swear to you, this is the truth. She knew I was in love with her deeply, and she was jealous of that love. She seen that, and
he was deeply in love, guys. Don't forget, deeply, deeply.
I thought Jeannie was being for reals, and I was like, I thought it was odd because she was younger than me. And I did like Jeannie at that time. I mean, I thought I did, but down the road, she got with her cousin Ronnie, or not her cousin, but her. Okay, Ronnie is
cousin through like marriage, right?
Okay, her brother married this woman, and that woman's son, which would be I don't know what that would be to her. My brother.
If he talks to me again, he talks to me again. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I'm well aware, and I told him today. I realize by what I'm telling you, you will think I'm evil, but I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to be. I realize you will think I'm evil, like you do everybody else, and my thinking is evil, and I'm a sinner.
Yeah, he will be saying that.
And I realize that will be the last of contact.
Scream, girl. You don't need him. He's weirdo.
Like I said, I never set out to do this to protect Dawn in any way. I gave him a fair chance, and I told him exactly how I feel today. There is Summer, in my opinion, right? We all know that, but
I'm telling you the truth. She acted like she loved me. And I was very in love with that girl in Houston, Texas. I loved her with all my heart, but
He was deeply in love. Deeply.
She wanted to be with me, and she ruined that love.
Ruined it.
And
Everything's Jeannie's fault.
I still remember that woman calling me, and she asked me if I was good. And I said, yeah, I'm good. And I never heard from her again. So, that's the truth. I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth.
So you got feelings for Jeannie.
When she met her, I don't know if it was
Yeah.
her husband or who it was either her. But I know he was at least, like he was just a little boy. But whatever.
She was just a little girl when you done that to her, Dawn. You asshole.
I know she went down for charges today.
yeah.
That's alright.
You're deeply, deeply in love with Jeannie.
The whole story.
That's what it is, guys.
That's what you gotta do. But do you think that they have a case, though, after all these years?
No, I don't think so. I don't even think they'll take me back to Utah, but they could. But if
Wanting to point out that Jeannie's, I guess, boyfriend was young. What about Jeannie? She was young when you molested her, you freak.
If they do, if I get of course, if you get a lawyer, you can get any freaking
He don't care to go to jail to get some food in there. Is all he cares about.
Where would it be in Utah that you would go?
Weaver County
Oh, let me pause a minute. I was watching something. I can't remember what it was, what the story was, but what caught my attention because I was doing stuff around the house. It was a case about child abuse, and this woman had cut off this little girl's hair real short, and it had like a psychologist or something on there talking, and they said that when people do that to kids' hair and stuff, that's a way of shaming them. That's a sort of punishment. And I automatically thought about Summer's hair. I just don't buy they cut her hair off because of lice or because she wanted it cut off. Now, she liked girly things because she was attracted to those women at church that, was girly girl and stuff like that. I don't believe she would have want her hair shaped off like that. Her getting ready to start school. Now, come on now. Okay, that's all I wanted to play up that, guys. I put Voices Behind the Wilds link in the chat. If you're listening, girl, thank you. I'm going to try to edit this and put her, oh crap, link in my description. I'm thinking about it. Hold on a sec. So what do y'all put in the chat think about Don saying he was deeply, deeply in love with that girl and Jeannie messed it up? Do y'all think that Don is in love with Jeannie or got some kind of obsession with her? I can't type and talk at the same time, so I'm going to have to be quiet. Okay, let me paste it. And save it. Okay. Don is just sick. He is. He is a sick individual. He cracks me up, y'all. I couldn't help but laugh every time I hear him say, I was deeply, deeply in love with her. Well, you wasn't deeply, deeply in love with her too much, or you wouldn't have tried to get with your sister when you thought you had the chance. If that story's even freaking true, I'd say it's not true. Probably all in Dawn's head. Isn't it funny how Dawn and all these, everything that comes out about him, he's always innocent. He's always so innocent. How Dawn. Hold on. It's everybody else. Hold on, let me mute. It's everybody else's fault. What the hell happened? I was just on my stream, live chat. Here we go. It's everybody else's fault. No, Dawn, it's you freaking weirdo. Okay, I'm trying to find my chat again. Well, guys, we'll have to see her next live stream, see what else the weirdo says. He just makes himself look worse and worse each time, I believe. Oh, there's Oklahoma rain. Good morning, hon. Sorry if I didn't say hi to anybody. If I missed anybody. I get to reading and talking, and I forget to look at the chat. I want to know who he is protecting, himself or who. I think he's protecting Candace, if you want my opinion. That's what I think. That's what I think. It's just very unlikely that someone come up that dog trail and abducted her. Very, very unlikely. I mean, it's possible, but very unlikely. Just look at those two. I believe there's some sort of accident or something. I begin to think like Cheryl T. I believe there's some kind of accident and cover up. Or Candace snapped on her. That's a good possibility. Why? I mean, I think Candace was jealous of her. I think that's why she shaved her hair off. Jealous of her over Dawn. I'll be happy when the cops find the truth. Me too. Me too. Hey, Mimo. Water hole, in my opinion. She drowned at the water hole. I think Candace, Dawn, and Grandis are all involved. Granny got the hell out of Dodge, didn't she? She got the hell out of Dodge. She hauled ass. And her granddaughter missing. I thought that was super weird, but I was like, I tried to justify it in my head with, maybe it triggered her because her daughter went missing, still missing, which is weird. Two people in the same family vanishing like that is super weird. But from what I can read about Rosemary Blythe's case, to me it seems like the husband may have done something to her. Yeah. Take care of yourself and those doggy friends. My grandson has COVID. He's 15. Got to go check on him. Oh, prayers, Lisa, for him. Oh, goodness. Timothy's had the COVID shot. But, I mean, he can still get COVID. It just, lessens the symptoms. Grandis knows what happened. They all make me sick. They said Candace was over there helping Granny put on her knee brace. Why couldn't she put on her knee brace herself? Nobody can put my knee brace on me. Even when my tibia was broke, I still had to put, because I didn't want to cast on, make it hard to bathe and stuff. So I just had one of those braces things on it. I had to do it myself. After hearing the family's history, anything is possible. Hey, they are a messed up bunch. Him molesting his stepsister, and he's got some kind of feelings for her. And Candace and everything. They're just all messed up. The whole damn bunch is messed up. Granny's brother's a weirdo from what I hear. My sister's grandson has it too. He is 13. Oh gosh. Prayers for him too. Goodness gracious. Timothy said they have to wear a mask all day long at school. The first day they didn't, but now they have to do it all day long. Which is good in my opinion if it doesn't bother them, I guess. Why did Dawn and the dispatcher say Candace went for a walk or run the day she disappeared? Yeah, they said that was a mistake. They said that was a mistake, that she never goes for walks because she is afraid of coyotes and bears, mountain lions. I watch everyone covering this case, use my own judgment. Yeah. Man, there's people that's having a lot of drama over this case. There's no need to do that. Everybody can have different opinions. Just agree to disagree. So I got the vaccine and still wear a mask. I've not went and got mine, but I'm going. I was going to go get it when I went and got my medicine. Then, Smokey, he wasn't doing well. And so I sent Mark to get my medicine. So I've not got it yet, but I'm going to. Candace said it was a mistake, Jack's mom. Let's look that up. Hold on a minute. I remember when she first went missing. Hold on a minute. Let's go back and look at their interview they done with WJHL. I believe she said something about it in here. I want to go back and look anyway, see if Don's looks like he's under the influence. Okay. Hold on a minute.
A lot.
Let me get this shared into my little Discord room and I'll pull it up. Because I pulled it up on my phone. Let's go back and look at her. You know what my opinion of Candace is? I believe she's one of them people that lays drunk. That's what I think. She lays drunk and high, never cleans house, just keep the road taut, hauling around poor little Summer everywhere, dragging her around everywhere. You know, when kids are little, it's good to get out and do stuff with them. They need to be home. Need to be able to play. You don't keep them on the roads like that, running around doing nonsense stuff. Probably drug deals and everything else. I know these people's kind. There's people like that around here. Okay, let's see. Oh, my mouse is not working correctly.
I feel in my heart that
Let's go.
by a lot.
A lot. You drunk ass.
She walked away from this property by herself or off this yard by her swing. I feel in my heart that somebody has came up here and took her, has lured her away from here. Me and my mother and her were planting flowers. And we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from Grandma, and she wanted to go back over and see her brothers. And I said, okay. And I walked her all the way over to the porch, and I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV. And I told the boys, I said, watch Summer. I'll be back. And within 2 minutes, I came back. And I asked the boys where their sister was. And they said, she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I said, okay. And I yelled downstairs for her a couple times. And I didn't get no answer, which was unusual because usually she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight. She was just gone. I don't go on walks around here or runs because I'm scared of the bears and snakes and even the coyotes that are around here. Well, whoever has my daughter, I pray and hope that they have not harmed her and they bring her back to us safe and sound.
Just go to the FBI, the police, and clear it up. And I don't know, it seems kind of elusive.
It's really strange that I've never seen this truck, and I've never heard of it until just recently. But I wish they would come forward and explain themselves. And if you're not a suspect, at least come forward and say what you've seen. She was a tomboy. I shaved my head. She wanted to have her head shaved like me and the boys did.
She tried to shave her head.
She tried
in
to
the
shave
back.
her head.
I don't know no little girl that wants her head shaved.
Some of the pictures. And
no little girly girl.
So we decided to shave her head off and let it grow back long. And she shaved her head so she wouldn't feel bad. And but it didn't bother her.
Why would she feel bad if she wanted her head shaved? That don't make sense.
I knew that right away, and that's what I told them from the beginning. But they have to go through their, I forget the word.
Investigation.
They have to do one step at a time, I guess. But I'm sorry that they had to spend so many man hours in these woods and everything. I've seen them limping and everything else, and I feel for them. But I just wish there was a way that neighbors could search neighbors' houses, and then if they're not willing, get a search warrant or something. But there's just no way you can search every single house, in the eastern United States or whatever. But I wish there was a way. Just thankful for the person or persons that's doing that, out of love, trying to get information and trying to get her found.
These two hillbillies ain't going to get by with it long,
There's a
Brian.
lot.
And we thank everybody who's trying so hard and praying so hard. And she's an awesome young lady, and we just want her back. Yeah, there's always going to be haters.
Young lady, she's a little girl, dummy.
It's always going to be that way in this world, and we just want to focus on the good friends and Christian people that are
just want to focus on the good friends.
Praying for us, and
be focusing on your daughter, bud.
And we thank them
instead of getting on YouTube.
Hearts, and that's the kind of people we try to relate with,
causing
and
drama,
socialize with. So we don't know anything about no red truck, or we hardly know many of our neighbors. I mean, because we just try to be around good people. I mean, we do have good people in this area. We found out since this has all happened.
Hang around druggies.
Some real good neighbors and good folks everywhere. But
the most important thing is to bring Summer home safe. I'm sorry that you feel this way about us, but we love our children with everything we have. We've never went without, thanks to Summer's daddy and my husband. He's always provided for us.
Never cleaned that house either, honey.
As much as he could and can, and still is. And I'm sorry that you guys feel that way, but that's my baby, and nobody would ever treat her like that as long as I was around, ever.
She loves to dance. She would always want me. She says, "Daddy, hold my hand so I can twirl," and she would just like to twirl and twirl and twirl till my arm got.
That's the only really story he ever tells about her.
And
you know what?
I put out there that
is this one.
One of Summer's favorite songs was Godzilla, and they say, and they're jumping all over me about past tense was.
Oh, bless him.
I'm sorry.
They're jumping on him. He's such a crybaby.
Song by New Breed. It was called House. My House.
Not an appropriate song for a little girl.
When I play it on the TV. She loved to dance.
She liked to think of herself as a princess, and and all that, like all young girls do. And
she loved Frozen. She loved to be that Elsa and.
Okay, she loved to be. Hold on, hold the hell on a minute. Hold on. She loved to be Elsa in the Frozen princesses. I don't know the other one's name, but yet she wanted her head shaved. And Dawn says Candace shaved her hair so that Summer wouldn't feel bad. Why would Summer feel bad if she wanted her head shaved? It doesn't even make freaking sense.
A lot of love there, and I think you can't explain what that love is, but you feel it and you know it, when you're young. And she felt that there, and she loved everybody in that church, or she loves everybody in that church. I should rephrase that, because they'll tear that apart as past tense, and I apologize again for that. I hope she gets to come home, and I hope she gets.
That's all he does, apologize.
Again.
Our best friend in that church was Robin. She loved her to death.
She looked up to women that were.
She come to that church, she went looking for Robin. That was her favorite person.
Any woman that was
She like girly girls.
that
Pretty,
yeah, she
beautiful.
looked up to those kind of women. She,
Looked up to them, but
they
wanted her
were,
head shaved,
the
right?
word I'm looking for.
See?
Can't think of it, but she looked up to them. She'd give them a run for their money every day. She'd give them a run for their money, and there was times, you know, we'd be, you know, at our boys like, don't do this and don't do that. And next thing you know, the stick would come up and just whop them, you know, and it'd be like, Summer, don't do that. You
Summer
know?
was the boss of the family.
She typical girl.
When they get on the line, she'd put them in line.
She'd do her best.
She loved to play in the mud and the water and swing on her swing and enjoy dirt.
When I run the lawnmower around, she would run behind me. When the boys run their bikes around,
Hold on just a minute. Hold the hell.
Behind them running.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on.
With them, no problem. You know,
Who the hell lets their kids chase behind them when they're mowing the lawn? Who the hell in their right mind does that? Do you know how many kids has had their feet cut off because they've run up underneath their daddy's or mommy's lawnmower? That shows you right there that they let these kids run wild. And they think, you know, they talk about like Summer and sneak up behind her brothers with a stick and whop them. Who teaches their kids that that's okay to do? Get whopped in the head with a stick hurts. Come on. Run around like a bunch of yard apes.
She just loved to run. You know, she could pull herself up on that swing, her full body weight with her two hands. And she could do that. None of the other boys can do that, but she can.
Was she in school yet?
No, she's going this year.
This was supposed to be her first year.
She's been, we did all the, what?
I took care of everything. I had her already taken all of her shots and registered in the school for ready for this year.
I just never expected for anyone to get a hold of my heart like she has.
Really? You got other kids? Okay, hold up a minute.
She holds my
Isn't that
heart,
weird, guys? Isn't that weird? Let me make sure I'm unmuted. Isn't that weird? He says, I've never had anybody get a hold of my heart like it. He's got other kids. So what's he saying? He loved Summer more than Summer had his heart more than the other kids? See, that's weird to me. What do you think about that, Sonia? I can't wait to watch your video analyzing this weirdo.
I love her with all my heart. I'd do anything to have her back.
Little girl.
If there's any way you can find it in your
Yeah,
heart,
he's been drinking, you can tell.
Release her somehow. I don't know how you might do that. I mean, 'cause you're probably scared of going to prison for the rest of your life and everything else, I'm sure. But please find it in your heart, have mercy, and find a way of letting her go and where we can get her back. And just please have mercy on her and, you know, and us and her brothers. And she's such a loving, good spirit. Please don't hurt her. Please let her come home. That my biggest fear is, you know, her being tormented or locked in a dungeon or basement or something, because she loved to be outside all the time. That was her.
Well,
unfortunately,
hold the hell up.
A lot of times
my biggest fear, if I were him, would be that someone was, you know, doing bad things to her. I don't even want to say it. Y'all know what I mean. He's afraid she can't get outside. Hold on, Baba. I'll let you in.
The boys would be inside and we'd be like, where's Summer? Why'd you leave her out there alone? You know, go get Summer now. You know, and that's happened over and over again. And we'd come out and she would always be close by, but we was always coming up. She had to be outside. She was an outdoor person. And
it was your job to watch Summer, not the boys.
And I'm so afraid that she's locked away. She's such a loving, heart and everything, and I'm afraid that she won't be able to, I'm locked away where she can't be outside or play with a puppy or anything, love nature, and that's my greatest fear, that she's not able to do any of these things anymore, or that she can possibly, I don't want to think she's dead, but it's a possibility. I don't want to address all the negativity. I just want to focus on the positive because it's so easy to
I bet
get
old Dawn likes
lost in
them
that
girly
negativity.
girls,
So
though.
it's
How
just
much
not
you want to
worth it.
bet?
So I'm just, I appreciate y'all for the good things you say and your prayers. That's awesome.
Okay, we're tired of listening to you.
My sister called Michigan. I was
Wait, hold on.
between Arkansas and Tennessee.
Okay. Okay. I didn't plan on listening to all that, but I couldn't help it. I mean, some of the stuff that they say just don't even make sense about her hair and stuff, and it just, I don't know. It's just really weird to me how he says, like, nobody ever grabbed my heart like Summer. Like, you got other kids, bud. Like, I only have one child, but like, I'm assuming that if you have more than one kid, that you love them all the same, correct? That's what my mom says, but fortunately, she loves my little brother the best. Oh my goodness. Hey Annie. Yes, it's one thing to sell t-shirts for your channel, but candles for summer. Hey, yeah, that's too far, especially when you jack up the price. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about the candle gate there. That really pisses me off. If you're going to do something like that for a missing child, you should do all of the proceeds. You know, Kathy, my youngest son got scabies, and then the rest of us all had them. One of the worst things I had to deal with. Yeah, and see, that's highly contagious. You could be clean and catch it, from someone else, touch something someone else has touched or something. He may have loved her a little too much. Yeah, I mean, it is really weird the way that he says that. And of course, I have thought, did he molest Summer? Mess around with her like he did Jeannie? Of course, that's went through my mind. Lord, I hope not. It was no accident. Everything was planned that day. May have been, Annie. It may have been. I thought it was weird how Hunter hadn't been around him, in months, but she went and picked him. Candace went and picked him up that day. We know Allie likes pills, right? And so, and just so happens, old Granny went to the ER because her knee was bothering her. Guarantee she got a script of pain pills that day, and that's why Hunter was probably there to get some of Granny's pain pills. Because Allie and Candace had a falling out, so Allie couldn't deal with Candace, so she sent Hunter to do it. That's what I think. I really, really believe that, because why wouldn't Granny just go to an orthopedic doctor or something? Like, my Granny's got a sore knee or something, that's where she goes. Or to a regular doctor. Just go watch Tim's latest video. I'm serious. Very interesting. Okay, I'll check that out. She's got something because they stopped at the Wild Greens. Oh, yeah. She got some pain pills, I guarantee it. Guarantee it. I know that's why she went to the ER that day. I can't prove it. It's just something like I know. I know. Out of pain pills. So, what do most addicts do? They go to the ER to get them a script. Hold them over till they go to the doctor. Yep. You can tell what type of person Allie is, too. I mean, she's totally not bothered. Someone gave her child a beer, a twisted tea, and a vape. Now, Candace says she didn't give him anything. I believe she did. Sheriff said she got 2 narcotics but wouldn't name them. Hey, Just Jack. I knew it. I knew it. I guarantee Allie bought some of them too. Allie, Annie says they're meth addicts. Is Allie one too? It's sure not helped her lose weight. See, I have Hunter on my radar. He's odd. Yeah, he's an odd kid. Well, he's been raised around Allie. I can tell you what kind of person Allie is. Allie is a pill addict, and she is a drama hoe, lives for drama, and she lies. She's a liar, and she will make up things on people. I can just read her. That's the type of person she is. I could bet you my last breath of air she's that type of person. Dawn is telling Cher way too much. Yeah, loose lips sink ships. Would someone please tell me if it's been proven Granda's got pain pills they may have given her RX strength, ibuprofen, lots of ERs don't prescribe narcotics. Well, I don't know if it's just a hunch. I think that she got some, but they said in the chat, I believe maybe it was just Jax or someone said that Cher said she got narcotics. Voices behind the wall said that Granny got narcotics that day, but wouldn't name them. I don't know. That's why Hunter's dad is trying to get him away from Allie. Yeah. I mean, you could tell when they were in that interview that Chris did with them, when the vape and beer was mentioned, it didn't faze Allie. She wasn't upset like a normal parent would be. If their 14 or 15-year-old was gave alcohol, I'd raise holy hell. I'd raise holy hell and press charges. LC Justice for Victims. Hello, welcome. She didn't care a bit. She probably buys him beer herself. If that kid doesn't get away from her, he's going to end up in juvenile detention center, or jail when he's older. See, lesser intelligent criminals would think if they kept talking, they'd look innocent, whereas a real devastated parent wouldn't be in drama anywhere. Yeah, they would be, out handing out flyers and looking for their child, helping in some way. Don claims he makes good money. Won't he buy a billboard and put up for his daughter? Won't he go out and hand out flyers? Not as I know of that he does that. He may hand out flyers, but I've never heard of it. Remember, reward fund and donate for summer wells. Yes. And I think you can do that, like by calling the bank, and they'll tell you how to do that. Let me get that one link to that one article, and it explains how to do that. Yeah, if you want to donate, go straight to the thing. It's the Churchill Rescue Squad, I believe, is overseeing it. Hold on. It was like about $39,000. Okay, right here. Here's how to contribute. Okay. Copy. Let me paste this. Civis Bank, they got different banks down there around Kingsport and stuff than we have here. I couldn't remember the name of it. Yeah. But here's a link to an article, WJHL. And that article tells you. There's a video on my channel, everyone. Okay, let me see if I can find the channel. LC Justice for Victims. Let me go get their channel link. Oh, I just subscribed to your channel. Okay, I found it. Let me get the link. Okay. So they have a video on their channel, tells you how to donate and all that to the reward fund. You cannot crack a case with lies, LOL, and that is all that comes from Don's lips. Ain't nobody on YouTube gonna crack the case anyways, unless it's somebody that does, that's been a real cop, retired cop or something. They might. Us regular folks is not gonna crack no damn case. I mean, it's possible. We could, but I don't think so. A lot of these creators, they get like really personally involved with these victims' families and stuff. like Voices Behind the Walls is, with Dawn, she talks to him and stuff. Not me. I just like to come on here and talk about it a little bit and stuff. I don't like to get so personally, involved like that. Because I'm not a professional. I'm a damn bad YouTuber as it is. I just like to come on here and talk about it and stuff. Supposedly, Grandis said Candace didn't help with the brace and that Summer drank something from an old drink of some kind in the truck and became unresponsive. Seriously, it makes sense. Could it have been antifreeze or something like that? I will check it out, country girl. I will check out her video. I'm not her biggest fan, girl. Just to be honest. But I will check it out. Well, guys, I better get off here. I got a dog scratching at the door over there. I don't know which one it is. They said orange gel. Maybe they's up there making some, I don't know, shake and bake or something. She got a hold of something like that. Was that who was ugly to you on Halloween? I don't remember. Jack's mom. I don't remember. Who was ugly to me on Halloween? It's untelling. Probably. Me neither, but it was on. Oh, okay, girl. I got you. I will watch it. No, I believe vodka. Oh, vodka. It could have been vodka and orange juice or something. TM. Yeah, I believe so, Jack's mom, now that I think there was a little something. Me and her, like, squashed everything, like, I talked to her in email and everything, but, I don't say nothing about her. She don't say nothing about me. It's best just to be that way. I watch some even if I don't like, but I want all info. Yes, I do too sometimes. I do too. Country girl, I watch people I don't like sometimes just to get more info. Me neither, CC. I cannot. Me neither, girl. Hey, her channel's doing good and stuff. Hey, props to her, for real. She must be doing good content up there. I haven't watched anything. I'll be honest, I haven't. But I'm going to go check it out, see what's going on. Anyways, guys, y'all have a great day. Enjoy your day. If I can, I'll do a porch chat later. If I can get myself put together, we'll hang out for a little bit this evening. Fingers crossed I get to do one and nothing interrupts it. Anyways, thanks for chatting. Thanks for your support. Y'all be safe, be kind, and peace.